There's many TikTok creeps out there, to name a few: EDP, Gemini, James Charles, Joe Robe, you might have forgot about that one. Modern Warrior on a level, he just cheats on his wife, not really with young girls. But TikTok's crawling with a bunch of pedos, straight up. There's been a new one that's come out recently, and a lot of people are calling this Paul Breach or Beauty Beyond the Eye guy a creep, saying that he's gotten with many a young women. His account actually got banned, which is surprising because TikTok almost never bans people that are creeps, but they actually did it this time. I'm gonna be real. I thought this guy was just famous for dancing videos, so like me and this guy were mutuals before he got banned. I did not know the story on this guy. I did not know the full story about all that he's done. I watched a YouTube video from iNabber that kind of explained everything he did, and I seriously regret following him, and I am a bit weirded out that he followed me back now. But this is the guy. You've probably seen him. He's known for looking really old. He looks really old because he is really old. He's 43, which, if my dad is watching this, hey, Dad, it's not that old. But it is a little too old to be doing TikTok dances. Sorry, but it's true. And he goes live, and he acts really weird on his live streams. He's been accused of doing some very sus things with underage girls. Apparently, he got a 17-year-old girl pregnant when he was like 28. Of course, now he's like 43, apparently. If you guys don't think he's that big of a deal, he is so big in the UK that he had to get a police escort. Literally, this is him getting a police escort because he was being mauled by a bunch of fans in Britain. After seeing everything that he's done, he probably should be in a police van. Not for the reason that you probably think he should be in a police van being escorted. He should probably be taken to jail. But let's watch this TikToker, Lauren, break down some of the stuff. I did watch this video before, and pretty much everything she's saying is it can be pretty fact-checked.
I very quickly just want to talk about this man right here. If you don't know who Paul Breach is, consider yourself lucky. If I was you, I would just scroll because he's a rancid man. Basically, he's a creator on this app. He is nearly 43 years of age.
Okay, so he's 42. Sorry, Paul, if you're watching this. You're not 43, you're 42, but you're almost 43.
Dancing videos, he claims to be a photographer, and he's most famous for going live with young women and messaging young women. And when I say young women, I mean 16 to like 21. He also allegedly had a child with a 17-year-old when he was about 27. I'm saying allegedly because there is no like hard proof. There's a lot of proof, and I personally believe it. That's just my opinion.
After watching the iNabber video, I also believe it too.
But it's not hard proof. So about right now, his child is probably like 15, 16 years of age. I don't know, I can't do maths, but he's a teenager. And Paul thinks that all his behaviour is okay. He regularly goes on live streams with young women. He only messages young women. If you look at his Instagram following, the majority of the people that he follows are young women, like teenage girls to early 20s. Most recently, he met up with a 19-year-old who does OnlyFans to take pictures of her and to do a bit of photography. After the photography session, they went back to an Airbnb together. I'm assuming it was an Airbnb. They went back to a house, and Paul lives with his dad, so it definitely wasn't his house. And I highly doubt it was hers, and went live on TikTok together. But this whole like Paul Breach thing has gotten so far to the point where he is just a joke now, and I don't think anybody is taking what he is doing very seriously.
That's true. He's become a meme. Because, like, there's those, like, meme-y clips of him going live where he's, like, acting really cringe. And he is a joke. He is a joke. Like, straight up. If somebody's showing signs that they have a preference for little girls, then we might want to take them a bit more seriously, yeah?
It's not normal for someone in their early 40s to be acting that way. Our dads are probably that age. Can you imagine your father having almost 1 million followers on TikTok?
My dad actually has 23,000 followers on TikTok. Curly Father 101 on TikTok. That's my dad.
Being called a nonce because all he does is go live with young women and meet up with young women. This man should not have a platform. I'm all up for like making jokes about Paul and the memes about Paul. But his age and now the size of his platform is giving him an even bigger power difference in between him and the people he follows and the people he messages, which are young women. I think it's kind of time to stop making fun of Paul Breach and start reporting him and taking his platform away, because he is making so much money off of what he is doing and taking advantage of such.
The thing is with the consent laws in Britain, nothing he's doing is technically illegal. You can say it's morally wrong. I am 20. I personally could not imagine getting with a 17-year-old, and I am 20. So the fact that he did that at 28 and got a chick pregnant is freaking insane. And I'm pretty sure in the US it would be illegal. That age difference is seen as morally wrong. Morals and laws are two different things. You know, morals don't always dictate laws, and laws don't always dictate morals. But I'm pretty sure everybody can agree that 28 and 17 is a pretty big difference. Now Paul is like 43 and he's still wanting to get with 19-year-olds. I did see the photo shoot thing with the OnlyFans model. It wasn't really a photo shoot, it was just him taking pictures of her with a phone. And the fact that they went live after is a bit suspect as well. Having a preference is one thing. To have a preference for girls that just hit the age of consent, I'm sorry, but that's something that I can't look past. Sure, you can get away with the technical legal aspect of it. You obviously like little girls if you're 43 and want to date 18 and 19-year-olds. I shouldn't have to make a whole video explaining why it's wrong to have an over 20-year age difference, especially when they were in high school literally less than a year ago, which is a crazy, wild thought. Let me know what you guys think. Is this guy the new Gemini? Is this guy the new James Charles? Are we being too hard on him? Is this all deserved? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, you keep Paul away from your DM, so make sure you subscribe, and peace.